You never know what you will find, shaping a world that's in your mind. Deport yourself and walk with me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Minecraft Hell. I have been doing a lot of work here in the Nether, and I've been really making this fortress a better place. And by better, I mean better for me, because I can kill more withers than ever before. Well, mostly I can see more withers than ever before, but the point still remains the same. It's a better Nether because of me. Oh, quiet you. So, yeah, I've definitely been making some changes here. Now, since our last episode, I have not found any more new wither skulls, and that's just the luck of the dice, I guess. I haven't been lucky enough to find any more wither skulls. But what I have been doing is making this place so that more wither spawn. I've seen so many wither skulls, or skeletons, lately, and it's all thanks to the efforts here. I'm sure if I put looting on this Sword of Light, or whatever sword, things will be better. Now, I'm going to ignore you. Oh, man. So, episode 199, eh? Yeah, so close to episode 200, and not just that, but at the time of this recording, so close to so close to the 200th. What are the words I'm saying? The 3-year anniversary for the Fear of Mob series. It's pretty great. I'm getting some things ready, preparing to make a really special episode, and today we're going to do some preparations for the 200th episode, which will be the next one. So as you see, the what's it called? The Armor of Light's been getting used. I've decided to not wear it while I'm working in the Nether anymore because it actually ends up causing problems. Because when the blazes fire at me, then the fire burns my clothes, even though I have fire resistance on. So anyway, yeah. Details. So, I've also kind of expanded my little base here. I made a little more room for my items in here. I forgot to do this. And I've also made a nice, somewhat safe pathway right down here, so I don't have to walk on the soul sand anymore. So that's convenient. But again, once you enter this tunnel, it becomes just a one-wide pathway. It's still very, very dangerous, this bridge right here. Yeah. But yeah, we have some fun things to do today. We're going to name a horse, and we are going to prepare for the 200th episode. I've already said that. We're going to build a wither like battlegrounds area, and I think I know where I'm going to do it. So I am going to put these wither skulls in here so I don't have to make the trip twice. I'm going to drop off all these bricks out of my inventory, and then I will see you guys back in the overworld where it's much safer. This is the place where I think we're going to fight the wither. It's flat, it's not far away from my base at all, actually, and it's, well, actually that's about it. It's flat. And I wouldn't mind if this desert got destroyed. This is kind of a pocket desert. Just over the mountains over there is Serenity Cove. And in fact, you can see the sky bridge right there, the skyway or whatever we're going to call it, right there in the distance. It almost looks like clouds from this distance. So that means the warehouse is just through those trees. This little jungle here, haven't really explored it much, but I did go in there a couple times, looking for like cocoa beans and stuff. Nothing important. Yeah, so here's what I want to do, and I'm not moving because I'm getting very bad frame rate because I turned my view distance up just for the sake of the video here. So I'm just going to kind of point and tell what I want. I think I'm going to build a sort of base camp right there, or like a wither station right there. And I want to put in basically some kind of little mini base there with a bed and some supplies Nothing major at all. But the important feature is going to be a large obsidian kind of wall that kind of prevents that little box from being damaged. Now, wither blasts are going to go every which way when we're fighting, and hopefully most of them land in the sand, but a few might end up going astray, and I think that bridge right there is a small enough target that it's not going to get touched. And if it does, it's going to be impressive. It's going to be impressive. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start removing the cacti here in the desert and fill in these little holes in the ground, make it all nice and flat, and we'll start building a little base camp over there. And I'll be right back, because I have nothing on me. Oh yeah, we have to name the horse, don't we? We're going to do that too. Just you wait. Okay, so last episode I asked you guys to leave in some names of what I should call this horse here. And I'm very glad that about 6 or 7 or 8 people left names. The first person who left a name suggested the word horse. That was a person by the name Frith HD. I can pronounce words. But yeah, he wanted to name the thing horse. A couple of the good ones were Rambo by Conquer and Monty from Mini Freak 739. But I think the one that I like the best is this one. Sagittus from Alexis Romano. She suggested Sagittus or Sagittus, however it's pronounced. I think it's a pretty cool name. It's like not normal. I mean, it's not a common name. You are not a common horse. Onward, Sagittus. Words. I think I'll just pronounce it Sagittus. It makes more sense than Sagittus. Okay, so there's lots to do in order to prepare for the Wither tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure I can take him on with the armor I have and with the a couple potions and whatnot, but I don't know. I feel like I want to do a little more as well. So that's why we're going to be building that little outpost thing over there, and I do have another kind of a silly idea for something I want to try, and well, I guess I don't really want to spoil it, so I think what I'm going to do is just build it, and whatever. I'm sorry, my mind's kind of going in several different ways, but here, I'm going to get resources, and then I'm going to head back over these mountains, and we'll get building. Hey guys, look! The sky is flashing! I don't know what's up with soul sand, but it does something weird to the sky. Anyway, I'm here in the desert that we're going to be fighting the Wither. Next episode, not today, of course. I took my particle distributor and harvested some sand, filled in some of the space here so it's nice and flat. This is a little makeshift corral I built for Sagittus. Just going to take some time to learn that horse's name. So, it's time that we start building the actual little home, outpost. Let's say outpost here. So, I'm going to put it, where's a good spot? I want to put it somewhere in here. I don't want to put it too far away from everything, but I don't want to put it too close to the Wither it completely demolishes it. I think here's a fine spot. Let's just, you know what, right here. Let's do it right here. So I'm going to fill just a little bit, just the edges here. Just like that. Alright, perfect. Alright, so I brought some resources with me, and I was thinking putting slabs, full, slabs for the floor here. Just like that. Yeah, so this is like a little outpost where we'll come here, we'll have a bed here, we'll have ender chest, and stuff we need for fighting the Wither. But we're not going to keep it stocked, is the thing. Every time I'm going to go fight a Wither, I have to bring the things I'm going to use. So if I'm going to bring a bunch of potions, or if I'm going to use potions, I got to bring them. Which I think is a pretty fair trade-off. I just don't have enough room to store everything in here. And plus, I don't want to store everything. I've been having, like... I mean, I have things scattered, like, all over this world, and it's becoming a real chore to go and find the things I need. So I'm going to not store things here. Only build what I need, bring things as I need them. Alright. So I'm leaving these gaps here for windows. More specifically, glass panes. So this thing is most certainly not weatherproof. It's actually, nothing's really weatherproof except for bedrock, which we don't have any. But the thing is, we're going to have this thing behind a wall of obsidian, so it should be fairly safe from stray explosives. Alright, so for the ceiling or roof, maybe just slabs. Nothing fancy, just something simple. Plus, I don't have to worry about lighting up the roof now if I do this. There we go. Looks like I'm short about 4. Oh well, I'll just take these away then. Fine. You don't get slabs. But maybe instead I can use some other block. Can't waste slabs. They're just way too valuable. Yeah, I'm kind of OCD. Not OCD. I hate it when things despawn, so it really bothers me when the likes of the villagers just let bread just sit there and just despawn. It's like, no, how could you? You monsters! Alright, so I brought some stuff to make a couple chests. We'll just do that then. Boop. Alright, it's looking good, looking good. Actually, I would like to try to do something a little different. Let's put the bed down here. And then these up here. I kind of like that a little bit better. Don't know why. Alright, torches. The poor man's lighting. That's all we need. I have not done that with torches in such a long time. Just putting them like on the side of a house like this. I just don't do it. Weird stuff. Okay. Alright, right. I was going to do something with the ceiling, don't worry. Let's fill it in with these bad boys here. 8, alright. Give us a little bit of a variation here. So it breaks up the plain pattern a little bit. It's a little darker, but I think it'll work. Okay. Take a step back. Yep. Looks legit. So this will be, not really sure what to call it now. I should have brought some dirt. It's alright, I know where to find some. There's a secret place right here where you can get dirt for free. Oh man, look at that, I got dirt. Isn't that crazy? Free dirt everywhere. Okay. I was thinking about calling this place Outpost Wither, but that's not creative at all. How about, well, I don't know. I'll come up with a better name later. Okay, so I'm going to put an obsidian wall. Actually, do I need an obsidian wall? Probably not. Actually, I'm going to do something a little fancier. Instead, what I'm going to do, I might actually end up moving these doors, but we'll see. So I don't want the wither to blow this thing up. So I'm going to do something a little fancy to protect it. Let's give us like 2 blocks here. Yeah. So I've spent a fair amount of time just mining obsidian. I honestly, you know what? I don't mind mining obsidian that much, to be honest. It's kind of cool because if you use an efficiency 5 pick, it takes like 2 or 3 seconds per block, which, yeah, it's still kind of long, but you're getting obsidian for it. A solid block that's not going to explode under anything except for a wither. Which, yes, this can be destroyed by a wither, but I guess my goal is just, keep some obsidian around, and then if a hole gets punctured, if the wall is breached, there you go. If the wall is breached, then we'll just patch it up. Because even though the wither can destroy these things, it can't destroy all of it, just small parts of it, like 1 or 2 at a time. Alright. I'm going to use sand for this. Boop, boop, boop. So we'll just keep it 5 blocks tall, just like so. Now you're probably thinking, what's this gap for? There's so much space in the middle. I know. Just give me a second. So we will connect these two, just like that. And now here, we're going to put another wall right there. There we go. And the cool thing is that this one doesn't need to be nearly as tall. So just about, well, I guess maybe 1 block. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's make it the full height. Why not? There we go. All right. So if we look here, there's pretty much no way for the wither to shoot through. In order for it to shoot all the way through, it needs to be like right within this range right here. And that's very unlikely from this angle, because I don't think I'm going to be fighting him over there. I'm going to fight him over here. And then this from about here to here. So that's like everything in this range here. And even then, they have to aim like directly at it. So I highly doubt the wither is going to shoot through here. Just for completeness. I don't need these here, but might as well, just for the heck of it. Alright, looking good, looking good. Let's put some torches. Oh, actually, that's going to explode if I put a torch outside. Alright, we'll put the torches inside. How about... I'm okay with putting them here, because they're not going to blow up here. Okay, they might. They're more likely to blow up there, but still, it's very unlikely. Okay, sweet. This, that's a lot of obsidian. I have never built with this much obsidian before. Sweet, looking good. And it's such a huge contrast. It's like, obsidian wall! Itty bitty living space. Alright, so I have my wither skulls here. And my armor and weapons of light. Let's store some obsidian in here. I'm going to see if I can bring like a half a stack or a full stack in here and just leave it in here. Keep it stored. Keep some sand, other miscellaneous items for repairs. Here we go. I got this cactus from the desert, obviously. Here we go. All right. So there's one more thing I want to do to prepare for the wither, and I guess different people have different takes on this sort of thing. Some people attack the wither straight on. Some people will enclose them in a tight space. One technique I've heard is to put... who told me this? Tyrell, I think, on our server? Oh, I should check Twitter. But yeah, someone told me that if you put the wither in a small room with about 5 iron golems, then the iron golems will just demolish him. But I'm not going to try that. At least not right now. Maybe later on. But for now, we're just going to fight him head on. But there is one thing I want to try to switch things up. Oh, and I just looked it up. The person who told me about the iron golems was at... Yeah, let me type it in here so I don't have to do it in post. It's Faedanix. Or Danny on Twitter. That person told me about the iron golems. Alright, sorry. Alright, so I'm going to grab my resources for the next part, and then we will build it, and I'll show you how it works. What the heck? Alright, I got the resources. Let's build. So the first thing we're going to do, and I'm purposefully not telling what this is going to do until it's about done and I can demonstrate it. Let's tower up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I guess the idea for this is whatever I'm going to build, it's going to be somewhat delicate. So it has to be in a place or built out of something that can't really be destroyed by the wither. And unfortunately, obsidian's not perfectly indestructible. But it's a good place to start at least. Alright, let's get torch. I forgot to make one of these. Here we go. Okay. So, let's see here. Let me figure out exactly where I want to go. So I'm going to build most of these, most of this thing out of slabs, just because I can, and they're a little more resistant to explosions. They're kind of behaved strangely. Although I'm not sure about upside down slabs, because that's what these are. Just like that. Okay. Now, one thing I want to keep in mind is I don't want to block out half the sun, so this is not going to be... Man, it's really hard to tell what I'm doing without telling you what I'm doing, if that makes any sense. Alright, let me just go ahead and put down these repeaters here. Alright, right, so I need these now. No, I already have these. Why am I crafting them? So I'm going to lay out the basic structure for this. I'm going to start building, like, put down all the slabs where they need to be and start wiring things up. Well, I'll do the wiring up in a minute, but I just wanted to kind of show you the start of how this is going to be constructed. I've already messed something up. I'll have to fix that. So I'm making one quick adjustment to this little outpost here, and that is these stairs. I mean, I've been storing Sagittarius in here, and every time I ride through, it just conks me on the head, gets me all dizzy. Let me also craft a sign here for so we can name this place. Let's put the stairs away. All right, so I'm going to show you what I finished building over there. Just give me a moment here. I made an error while recording, and basically I have to kind of reshoot this part here, so excuse me if this doesn't match up as consistently with the rest of the episodes. Let's see here. So this is going to be... Oh, I don't know what I would call this place. I wanted to give it a cool name. Here, I'll think about it while I ride. Come on with me, Sagittarius. Let's go out. There we go. Alright, cool. So that'll work. Anyway, so here it is. Now, you saw the time lapse, but what you didn't see is me put in the redstone above and the dispensers down here. And actually, I forgot something very important. Anyway, as I was saying, you didn't see me build most of this, so I'm going to give you a quick tour for what I got here. First I'm going to show you how it works, then I'm going to show you how it's done. And I guess this is kind of cool because now it's kind of a non-spoiler. Like, I don't think you guys know what this does quite yet. Alright, cool. Alright, so imagine that we have just created the wither right over there. We're standing over here, and we need him to get distracted. And so... chickens everywhere! There's a two over there, and there's a couple over there. This is a chicken... I don't know. This machine, just chickens everywhere. It is chickens everywhere. That's what this machine is. So right here, underneath this obsidian block, is an upside-down wooden button, which is new to the snapshots. And what it does is when you hit the button, it turns off the torch, turns off these repeaters, and allows this one-tick pulse to just flash like crazy, sending power to all of these dispensers here. As you see, we have another line of redstone over here. And it's very effective for spawning chickens. It's pretty rad. Pretty great. So right now the dispensers are kind of empty. They have about 16 and 2 eggs in each one, and even a couple of them are completely empty. So I need to go and farm some chickens over at in Serenity Cove. But I think you kind of get the picture. The idea is that this thing will just rain down chickens all over the desert. Well, at least this area of the desert. And the Wither will be so distracted, he won't know who to go for. He'll be like, ah, die chicken, die chicken, die chicken, die chicken, blah. And then I'll just walk up and smack him with my sword. So that's kind of the plan here. Distraction. And, yeah, I still need to fill these up. And the way I'm going to activate this is because I'm not going to tower up every time. That's just foolish. What I'm going to do is shoot it with a bow. And I'm going to have to fill all these up, so let's see if I can hit it. Oh, it only worked a little bit. These arrows do not stick very well on this upside down block. They keep falling down. I kind of have to like shoot sideways. It's really annoying. Oh my goodness, that's so annoying. That one stuck. Well, I don't know if it hit the button. Well, anyway, it's working now. So basically, I shoot that with an arrow, build the Wither, chickens rain down and distract him, while I gallantly go up and smack him with my sword. Yeah. So that's the whole thing here. This is hopefully going to take some of the heat off of me and redirect it to these little demon spawn. I'm going to let them just sit here and rot in the desert. Anyway, so I think that'll about do it for this episode. We kind of prepared for the Wither fight, and well, that's pretty much all we did. We named the horse Sagittarius, so Sagittarius, I can pronounce words. So I want to thank everyone so much for watching. Keep in mind that next episode is the 200th episode of Fear of Mobs, and I plan to upload it tomorrow on the 3-year anniversary of Fear of Mobs. 3-year anniversary of Fear of Mobs. So it's gonna be a pretty big thing. We're gonna fight the Wither, and we're gonna do a world tour, and it's gonna be very long, and it's gonna be awesome. So make sure you tune in for that. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment and a like if you did, and I'll see you all next time on Fear of Mobs.
Right through that mark. At last I found me some diamonds. Oh, I'm so happy I could ride a pig.